Hey there, welcome back. So this is the LLNOE series. Now this is baby step number 6, which it's probably one of my most favorite. I am absolutely super duper obsessed with the idea of a paid off home mortgage. I don't think I realized how much I liked that idea until I started listening to Dave Ramsey, and part of his book he talks about having a paid off home mortgage, where he says, you know, once your mortgage is paid off, sit on your back patio, take off your paid off shoes and walk across your paid off lawn, because it feels different, doesn't it? You know, and it's certain things like that that just really speak to me. And for me, I have just never ever considered having a paid off mortgage. I guess because I've just been like everyone else, and I've been convinced that that's something you will never do. Or if you ever did, you're living in a house that you don't like, and it's in an area that you don't like, and you know, whatever. But baby step number 6 is pay off the mortgage. I also think that this is a very funny step that anybody who's not a Day Ray fan, where they kind of argue it, they say, well, but what about, like, you know, the tax advantage on the interest of your house? And, you know, once again, in my most favorite book ever, Dave talks about what a dumb thing that is, about how, you know, you're paying so much in interest when it comes to your home, that the tax advantage doesn't even come close to the amount of money that you're paying towards your mortgage. And imagine it for a second. Imagine not having a mortgage. I mean, a mortgage is your biggest payment per month. And if you don't have to do that anymore, that's incredible. I mean, you can do anything you want financially. And so that's my biggest goal. As of now, I love the idea of a paid off mortgage. I love it, love it, love it. I'm totally obsessed. Now, so that was one of the reasons why we decided to sell our house at the time, because it was a beautiful home, and I was so fortunate to live in it for 5 years. Sometimes I even say that I feel like I never owned it. I felt like we were renting it from Wells Fargo for 5 years, because when you look at the amount that you owe, it just feels very defeating. Like, I'm thinking I can never pay off $150,000. And even if I had the money in my hand to do it, like, I don't think I want to do that with this home. Like, if I were given $150,000 and they say, okay, you can pay off your house or you can do whatever you want with it, what would you do? I would say I would rather buy a house for $75,000, $80,000. That's a little bit smaller, a little bit older, but still a very nice home in a nice neighborhood, and then take the rest of the money and go on vacation, fully fund our Roth IRAs, fully fund my son's, you know, whatever, you know, his ESA, make sure our emergency fund's beefed up. Like, I would never take that money and put it towards that house. And that was really the change of heart that I had when it came to my home. I just realized that it wasn't my house. Again, we were renting it from Wells Fargo. And so that's why, for me, I love the idea of saving 20% towards a house that's a much more modest home, having a payment that, you know, Dave even recommends it being less than 1/4 of your income. If it's any more than that, then it starts getting too high. But for me, why stop there? I mean, make it an 1/8 of your income. Make it a 1/16 of your income. I mean, you can find a home that you're satisfied with that's $100,000, $80,000, like whatever it may be, and be just as satisfied there if you were living in a $200,000 house. That's just my opinion. I'm not a materialistic person, so I could see myself living in a much more modest home. And I can't wait to do that, because once we do, I want to pay off a house. So I'll be one of those people who pay off a mortgage in 6 years. I just love that idea. So again, baby step number 6, pay off your home mortgage early. That way you can go and enjoy your life, and you won't have a mortgage anymore. I just love that idea. So one of my favorite baby steps. I know they're all my favorite, but that's the one I'm currently obsessed with.